Bonjour, bonjour. Yeah, I'm alive. Bonjour, bonjour. I'm just waiting to confirm with YouTube that I'm live. Yeah, so it's showing excellent connection. So, good morning. My name is Salome. I do retro anime reviews. Retro because that's what I mostly watch. I like to talk about anime I watched when I was a teenager and up to the late 2010s. Yeah, I keep up with the manga, but I don't really watch modern anime that much. Yeah, so today's live stream is about Itazura Na Kiss or ItaKiss. In English, mischievous kiss or playful kiss. I was supposed to do this live stream last week, but I had allergies, hay fevers, and I couldn't do it. It wasn't going to make sense. So we are here to talk about Ita Kiss. So Ita Kiss or Itazura Na Kiss anime is written and illustrated by Kaoru Tada. She's one of my favorite authors because I grew up watching Aishite no Night. Aishite Night or Aishito Night, okay? Or Love Me My Night. It's one of my favorite shoujo. I did a video on it before, yeah? I'm going to talk about it later on. So this author is very special to me. I really love, for those who speak French, Lucille Amour et Rock'n'Roll or Embrasse-moi Lucille. It was one of my favorite anime growing up. Yeah. And when I found out that ItaKiss is also by the same author, I was both happy and a little bit disappointed. We get into that later on. Now let's talk about ItaKiss. As I said, Itazura Na Kiss anime is based on a manga, Itazura Na Kiss, written and illustrated by Kaoru Tada. The anime aired in 2008 and has 26 episodes. There are actually 2 seasons and a movie, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and there are also a lot of drama adaptation. The first one was in 1996 because the manga ran from 1990 to 1999. So in 1996, there was a Japanese drama. I still haven't watched that one. And I watched the most recent drama. There's movies, dramas from Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, Thailand. So you have a choice. If you don't enjoy the anime, you don't feel like getting to Japanese drama, you can watch the Korean one or Chinese one, Taiwanese one, or you have a choice, okay? But we are going to talk about the anime. So the story follows Kotoko Ayehara. She has a big crush on one of the best students in her high school, okay? And this high school is a little bit special because they don't mix their students. The best students are in class A, and the ones who don't do that well are in class F, and Kotoko is in class F. She's in love with a student from class A, one of the best. His name is Naoki Irie. And one day, she decides to confess her feelings. She tried to give him a letter. You know how it is in Japan. We've watched it a lot in anime. I'm just guessing that that's how they do the confession in Japan. And he turned her down. He didn't even accept her letter. Okay? He was with a friend, and it was embarrassing because she confessed in front of a lot of people. Okay, it was embarrassing. It's just like, there's no way I'm going to fall in love with a stupid girl like her. She was just like, oh my God. Yeah, was looking down on her. Had no interest in this girl. Okay, so now I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, let me share my screen. just to show you what I'm talking about. The characters, I'm going to show you the images of the characters. This way maybe it's going to be a lot more easier to understand. Let's go with this. So this is what we have. This is the cover for the manga, Itazura Na Kiss. Yeah. So this is Kotoko and Naoki. This is Kotoko. She's in love with Naoki. And she confessed, as I said. She was just like, I'm in love with you. Naoki is, no, I'm not interested. I can't be with a girl like you. And Naoki is here. This guy is Naoki. Let me find a better picture of him. Is this Naoki? It look like him. Okay. This one is, yeah, this is better. So this is Naoki, yeah? And it's just like, no, you see how it looks already, it looks very serious. So he's one of the best students in the school. There is no way he's going to fall in love with someone like her. He's arrogant, he looks down on people, especially stupid people, the people he considers stupid anyway. So he has no interest in them. Now let's get back because I don't know. Let's focus now. So I just wanted to show you the main characters, Naoki and Kotoko. Kotoko is heartbroken. She's humiliated. How can he speak to me like this? What's wrong with this guy? So she just, she was sad. She was depressed. Then she went home. And, I'm not going to spoil the anime for you. I'm just going to tell you what happened so that you feel like watching. Yeah? So she moves into the new house and she's very happy to spend time with her dad. One of her classmates comes over. This guy is in love with her. He's called Kin. He's in love with her, but Kotoko doesn't feel the same way about him. And he was really mad for the way she was humiliated by Naoki. So they were just having dinner and then a small earthquake. Okay, like earthquakes in Japan are like they have degrees. Yeah, I've never been there. I don't know how strong. Honestly, I don't know how I'm going to react the first time I'm going to feel it because I'm planning to go to Japan. And imagine you are there, just feel like the floor moving a little bit and you're just like, oh my God. So I don't know how they have degrees. Yeah. Earthquakes have degrees in Japan. So if a strong one happens, you're going to feel it. Yeah. A house won't go down because an earthquake happens. It won't go down because of it. Yeah. It really depends on the degree. But that day, a small earthquake, just a mild one happened, and Kotoko's house went down. The only house in the area to go down. People were really surprised. How did this house go down with this small earthquake? So her dad was just like, I'm going to live with one of my friends. She had no idea of who this friend is. And when she got to the place, a big house, beautiful, it looks like a mansion. When she read the name Irie, she's just like, no, it can't be possible. And yes, it is. So she's going to live with Naoki Irie, the guy who rejected her. Her first day at the house didn't go well because Irie's younger brother is just as arrogant as he is. He doesn't like stupid people. Yeah. And, well, at first, he's going to feel like he's going to treat her like he doesn't know her. Okay? He didn't want people to know that she was living with him. She doesn't want it at all. So she'd pretend like they don't know each other. Then, while she was spending time with Irie's mom, he showed her some of his pictures when he was younger. The mom wanted a daughter, so he dressed him up like a girl. She got one of the pictures and started blackmailing him and said that if you don't help me with studying to prepare for this exam, I'm going to show this picture to people in school. He had no choice but to help her, and she did well. Okay? She did really well. She did well. So this area was nice sometimes, and then it's like really cold. I understand where it's coming from because Kotoko is clingy. She's needy, clingy, childish. Okay? That's why I say that I was a little bit disappointed by this story because I read Kiss Me My Night or Love Me My Night or Lucille Amour et Rock and Roll. I watched the anime. I love it. The story it's a love triangle. Yeah, it's a love triangle, but it makes sense. You just love it. You can easily identify to the heroine. First, you have feelings for a guy, and then you meet his friend and you fall in love with him. There is nothing you can do. You try your best to hide your feelings because you know that they are both friends. If they find out what's going on, you can ruin their friendship. That story, even though I was younger, made sense to me and I love it. As for Ita Na Kiss, I don't know. Okay, I feel like it's kind of toxic the way Kotoko is portrayed. The way Irie was treating her wasn't. No one will fall in love with a guy who treats you like that. At least I wouldn't fall in love with a guy who treats me like that. That's why it's kind of toxic. Okay, you can't be in love with someone. You can't stay in love forever with someone who keeps humiliating you in front of people, who keeps treating you badly. Okay? He even say that I'll never date her because she's stupid. Do you think I'll still date someone who's going to call me stupid? I don't think so. So that's why I say that I love this anime, but I have some issues with the story. Why did Kaoru Sensei Tada Sensei feel the need to make Kotoko seem like this stupid girl? Because she's very different from the heroine in Love Me My Night. As I said, it's a love triangle. Let me show you an image of Love Me My Night. Yeah? I'm going to share my screen again. Let's do this. Love Me My Night. So I watched this when I was a kid in the late 90s. It's by the same author with ItaKiss, Love Me My Night. This heroine is very different from Kotoko. Yeah, she's very mature. She falls in love with a guy. Her feelings are strong. Then she meets the guy's friend and starts having feelings for him. But they are friends, they are part of the same bond. She knows that if she goes for the guy, it's the end of their friendship and their music career. You can really feel the struggle, what she's going through. Yeah, you can easily feel it, but I didn't see any of this with Kotoko. Kotoko seemed stupid. Sorry to say it, but yes. Okay? How can you stay in love with a guy who's treating you so badly? So that's why I think this anime is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of toxic, yeah? But there are people who love it, they don't mind. I respect everyone's choice. It's just that compared to what she did before, the story is beautiful and I like how Naoki came to appreciate her. My issue with this one is just that at first it treated her badly. Okay, so what's the story here? What she's trying to say that it doesn't matter how badly a man treats you, as long as you persist in your love, it's going to be fine. If he starts treating you that way in the beginning, yeah, how do you even know that once you are in a relationship, it's going to get better? So, and it seems like a lot of people seem to share this feeling. Let's read the reviews, what people said about this anime. Let's read this one, for example. Oh, let me see. Can you see it? Let me see. Let's read this review. I agree with another reviewer on here saying that the relationship was forced. The main love interest, Naoki, and others were so mean to the main character, Kotoko. They would constantly say that she was stupid and the clothes, and I wasn't here for it. Any woman who wants a good love story, who wants a man to love her and respect her, wouldn't fall for the way Naoki was treating Kotoko. Okay? If you are familiar with Tada Sensei's work, like if you read Kiss Me My Night, you're going to feel this way because Kiss Me My Night is amazing. It's a beautiful love story. You can easily identify with the main character, but I can't see myself in Kotoko because there is no way I'm going to take this kind of treatment from a man, no matter how much I am in love. If he starts disrespecting me in front of everyone and his friends, whatever feelings I had for him will be gone. So that's why I'm saying, what's the story in this anime? That it's okay for a guy to be mean to you as long as you show him that you love him, he's going to fall in love with you. I'm not going to say it's not a good story and I didn't enjoy it. It's just that I felt like Kotoko deserved better as a character. Okay? It wasn't necessary for the love interest Naoki to be so mean to her, to treat her so badly. Yes, in the end, he did fall in love with her, but what did she have to go through? And why was she so childish and clumsy? It's like she couldn't do anything on her own. So, this is just one review. It's fun to watch. Yeah, it's really fun. It's fun to watch. Yeah, this one. It has its good moments, but the love story is so forced, toxic, and straight up abusive. That's my issue with this love story. It's Kotoko deserves better, okay? This story would have been amazing if Naoki wasn't so mean to her. Is this what we are going to teach our daughters? It's okay. Growing up, we used to hear this a lot, yeah? Your parents say when a boy is mean to you, it means that he likes you, he's in love with you. Really? Do you have to be mean to the girl you love all the time? So it's a good story, yeah. I love it. I enjoy watching the anime, but some scene, uh, it's a good story. I enjoy watching the anime, but some scenes were just too hard for me to watch. It was hard for me to watch as a woman because I don't want to be with a man who's going to treat me badly. This is the same with, that's why I have an issue with Sakura and Sasuke. That guy tried to offer I don't know how many times, and she kept going back. I said in my review of Peach Girl, Momo, I love her character because she was able to move on. That's something you don't see often in Shoujo. She was able to move on from her first love. She was in love with Toji, and once she felt like she deserved better, she moved on from him. And I wanted the same thing with Kotoko. I wanted her to be able to move on. Okay? It's a beautiful love story, but at the same time, it's kind of toxic. Okay? Let's be honest. You can love a story, you can appreciate it, but you have to say it as it is. This story is a little bit toxic. It could have been better if Kotoko was the kind of character who can stand up for herself. A guy treats her badly and then when he's a little bit nicer to her, she's happy. No, you don't. You have to know your worth. And these stories are written for young girls. So imagine your daughter. I have daughters myself. As I said, I started watching shoujo when I was young, when I was maybe 7, 8. One of the first shoujo I watched was Lady Oscar, and I watched Love Me My Night, Lucille Amour et Rock'n'Roll for those who watch it in French. I love it. The story is a little bit mature, but I love it. And growing up, I was thinking about having the same love story. So imagine that my daughter, I have a 13-year-old daughter, I watch anime a lot. And when I was watching ItaKiss, she was there. Imagine she watched something like that and then falls in love with a boy. Since she saw that Kotoko is this girl who's madly in love with a guy who treats her badly, she's going to think it's okay. And this story is written by a woman. There's nothing wrong with um, allergies. Sorry, allergies. I don't expect a story to go smoothly. I don't expect a story to have a girl fall in love instantly. Okay, I don't expect it, but I feel like Naoki characters could have been a lot better, and they didn't have to make it feel like Kotoko had to run after him all the time. I actually prefer watching the drama to the anime. I feel like the drama is a lot better. Anyway, my allergies are coming back. So I'm going to stop here before I go. I just want to ask you to like and subscribe if you're enjoying this. So give ItaKiss a try. Watch it for yourself and then make up your mind on it. Just maybe you agree or not. The story is well written. It's beautiful, but I feel like the characters could have been done a lot better, like Kotoko and Naoki. We've seen this before. A girl in love with a guy who isn't really into her, but he doesn't treat her the way Naoki treats Kotoko. So that's all for today's live stream. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.